I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch network. So, the corrupt district court judge in Florida, the disgraced judge known as Judge Aileen Cannon, appointed by Trump, she was the one who granted the special master request regarding all of the documents obtained in connection with the lawful search warrant executed at Mar-a-Lago, including the top secret classified records obtained by the Department of Justice. And Judge Aileen Cannon ordered that the Department of Justice halt or stop. She granted Trump's injunction to stop utilizing the 100 classified records in connection with their criminal investigation. Well, of course, she was overturned yesterday by the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals. It was a three-judge 11th Circuit Court of Appeals panel in a per curiam decision, meaning a unanimous decision. There were two Trump appointees, one Obama. They all basically looked at the record, and if I can paraphrase here, said, "What the hell are you doing, Judge Aileen Cannon? You have no clue what you're doing whatsoever. It is self-evident that the Department of Justice, the executive branch, should be entitled to have its own executive branch classified records. And you, Judge Aileen Cannon, as a district court judge, can't order the Department of Justice not to have their own records back. We are hereby ordering the Department of Justice to get their records back immediately because our national security is on the line." And Judge Cannon, when we reviewed each and every one of the factors that you said favored Trump, every single one of those factors favored the Department of Justice. Not only that, but if we used your logic to all other criminal defendants, every criminal defendant or every individual being investigated for crimes would claim, "Oh, I have irreparable injury because the things that I stole were taken by the people whose job is to enforce our laws." Oh, so that's what happened yesterday with the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals. And so now Judge Aileen Cannon had to amend her order appointing the special master and acknowledge her utter defeat, her utter embarrassment, her utter shame as a district court judge. And she had to file a new order removing or striking things from her previous order. So this was just filed in the district court docket of the Southern District of Florida. Order following partial stay. This cause comes before the court following the 11th Circuit's order granting the government's motion for partial stay pending appeal. The 11th Circuit's court's order stays this court's order to the extent it enjoins the government's use of the approximately 100 documents bearing classification markings and requires the government to submit those documents to the special master for review. In accordance with the 11th Circuit's order, it is hereby ordered and adjudged. And then she goes and points out that there's just three quick paragraphs here, changing her other order to basically accept the approximately 100 documents bearing classification markings. So what the process that's happening now, what the Department of Justice said, it's fine, even though it's going to be a waste of everybody's time. And Trump is going to be more embarrassed before the special master. But now the special master is going to go through the approximately 11,000 documents that the Department of Justice obtained in the search warrant. Most of those are government records. Some of them may be personal records that belong to Trump, a very small amount, that is. But the Department of Justice, under Search Warrant Criminal Law 101, the evidence and existence of intermingling your personal records with classified records or government records is evidence of the crime. And so you're absolutely allowed to take personal records if they're basically intermixed with the fruits of the crime, in this case, the government records. But at this point, the special master is going to do its job. It's going to, Judge Deary, who's already held a hearing with Trump's lawyers and the Department of Justice, who isn't having any of Trump's nonsense, where Judge Deary specifically asked Trump's lawyers, "So were you claiming you own these records?" To which point Trump's lawyers were like, "Oh, we can't say whether we declassified it or whether we own it. It's too premature to say it at this point." But now what's just so great about this process is that Trump's lawyers have to keep showing up in front of this special master. And the special master is going to grill him still on the other records. Those classified records are no longer part of the special master process of reviewing all of the other records, but the other government records are. So what's going to happen in the special master process is Trump's lawyers are going to get grilled by the special master. So you're claiming you own this record. You're claiming you own this record. You're claiming you own this record. It now provides so many more opportunities for Trump to incriminate himself. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump's lawyers just basically say, hey, we're going to pull out of the special master process at this point, because it'll still be so devastating for him. And what they really wanted to get, what Trump's lawyers, who, by the way, we've done videos on this. One of Trump's lawyers, Christopher Keiss, who took the $3 million check from the Save America PAC organization, which is being criminally investigated by the Department of Justice. Yes, Chris Keiss, who is a foreign agent for the Maduro regime, the authoritarian Maduro regime in Venezuela, right? These lawyers are going to have to go in front of this Judge Dearie, try to claim ownership over records which clearly belong to the government. And at each and every time, Judge Dearie is just going to say, so you're claiming you own this, you're claiming you own this, you're going to claiming you own this. And they are just going to be stuck there. It's going to be a sight to behold. But the good news is that we have the new order by Judge Aileen Cannon. She's admitting defeat here in this order. She's disgraced her entire reputation. The special master process will continue to go on as it relates to all those other records, other than the classified records. Infinite amounts of time for Trump to now further incriminate himself before Judge Dearie. This is great news for justice. This was, the wheels of justice moved more slowly than we all wanted, but here we are. Make sure you hit the subscribe button right now. Hit the subscribe button if you want to support more independent media like this. You could also go to patreon.com/MeidasTouch. That's patreon.com/MeidasTouch. We're not funded by any outside investors. We're fueled by democracy, supported by you. Join the movement by going to patreon.com/MeidasTouch. I'm Ben Meiselas. Until next time.
MeidasTouch is unapologetically pro-democracy. And look, we know you are too. So please make sure you check out our best-selling shirt and our best-selling gear, the unapologetically pro-democracy gear. And hey, while you're at it, make sure you check out my favorite shirt and one of our most famous designs. It wasn't rigged, you're just a loser. At store.meidastouch.com. That's store.meidastouch.com.